Hey, Dr. Herman. My name is Jessica from Complete Chiropractic Marketing. I noticed your Facebook ads, so I decided to check out your website, and I wanted to give you a few tips that could help you bring in even more new patients. So, thank you for accepting your video. And so today I'm going to give you a few tips that you can apply right away, and it will help bring in more organic traffic. It is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic traffic does come from your website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic and convert them into new patients. So as you can see, we're on your website. It looks okay, but it appears to be a single page website. So that's actually going to work against you. You actually need to have a separate page for each of the different treatments or services that you're going to offer. And then your home page should be like a summary of your practice, about you, and the services that you have. You do have a good amount of content on here, though. That's good. Google ranks your website based on content. So the more content you have, the better. And you will need more content than your competitors if you want to outrank them. Now, your content needs to be built around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords your patients are actively looking for to find your services. And they may not necessarily be looking for chiropractic. They may just be looking for help with a pain or ailment. So you need to be thinking about different types of keywords that your patients would be using to search for your services. And so your content needs to be built around those type of keywords. You need a separate page for every single service or treatment, and they all need to have their own unique keyword content with their own keywords. You do need 250 words for every keyword that you're going to target, and you do want to make sure that you have more content throughout your website than your competition. Google has little robots called crawlers that index all of your pages, looking for your content and keywords so that they can rank them and put you in front of the patients that are searching for you. One of your top competitors is BackSmart, and they have a pretty good website. You can see they have a ton of pages, separate pages for the different services, treatments, etc. And so you're going to need to do the same thing. And let's see. They are location based, focused on those keywords, which is awesome. That's what you need to be doing. Rather than going after national keywords, you need to focus on local. National keywords could give you a ton of traffic, but they're not going to convert into customers because those are people from all over the country. So focusing on local keywords are going to get you local patients. And these guys seem to have a lot more content. So you're definitely going to need to work on your content and keyword strategy and build out all of those additional pages that you're going to need. And then the website by itself is not enough to be found online. It does have to be supported by chiropractic SEO, and that's search engine optimization. So if we look here, we can see you have a score of 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google doesn't trust your website. That's 100% because of referring domains and backlinks. You really don't have any. And not all are created equal, so you need to make sure that they're authoritative, being directly related to your services and industry, that they're do follows, so they share the power of the high-ranking sites. And you only get credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything else is looked at as spam. If we look here, you have 0 do follows, which means that 0 of these links are doing anything to help you. You have been indexed for 25 keywords, but you're only getting about 5 people to your website. So you're missing out on a ton of potential traffic that could be converting into new patients. Looking at your keywords, most of these are not really local relevant. These are mostly all national keywords, with the exception of your practice and your name, which, as long as people know who you are, that's great, which they must because there's pretty good search volume for that. So that's okay. Rank those to the first page, but you also need to focus on those local buyer intent keywords, different treatments and ailments that people are searching for, so that you can be found for each of those. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 13 with over 1,000 backlinks and 92 referring domains. But only 50 of those are do follows, so you only have to beat 50 of their referring domains with better and higher quality domains. They have been indexed for over 200 keywords, and they're getting over 140 people to their website. So it just shows you need to be optimizing your website so you can start capturing more of that traffic. And then the last piece of the puzzle is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for your keywords, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you want to capture these new patients searching for you, you've got to be in the top 3. Now, the most important factor in ranking here are citations, and that's going to be the name of your practice, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Dex. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all of these tips that I have provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for all of your services for those relative keywords that are supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. I would love to get your feedback, what you thought of the video. And if you have any questions at all, go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.